Hey y'all, and welcome to the Southland Piper. I'm your host Tim. Hope you're doing well today. Well, this video is part two of working on a Parker pipe. We finished the stummel, so now we need to move on to the stem. So let's turn around to the workbench and get started. Okay, just put a little buffing on the end of the stem so we can see these spots a little bit better. This is the top. Um, I'll take a tool here in a minute and clean these spots out. I'm not really seeing anything all the way through. That's a little low, but I don't think it's all the way through. Okay, the back or the bottom of the stem now. I've got a pretty good indentation here, capturing a lot of debris. It doesn't seem like it's all the way through, but by the time I clean it out, it very well could pop on through. Uh, we do have some material that we're going to have to build up here as well. Profile doesn't look too great, does it? It really put pressure on it. So I'm also, and it'll lift out some of the spots as well. I'll apply some heat to it and then take this tool and go in and see if I can force that to spread a little bit more. Sometimes it works pretty good, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, now this was just where I wanted to open up uh, the bore a little bit because it gotten pitched down. So went okay. Earlier to go out a little bit. Earlier to get this is a tapered bristle pipe cleaner. I would push it in here, and when it came out, on some occasions I'd have to get some pliers so I could pull it on through. And as thin as this was, I was taking a little bit of a risk. And I finally got it to where I could, just pull it with my hand, but still with great effort. So now I've got things opened up pretty well that I can just pull it. This one's dry, but now it just pulls through rather well and nice and evenly. So I'm fairly happy with the way it's open now. We're not pinched down. Let me jump back to that. And a lot of it, what I did was heat it up, and then I would take this dental tool and go in and just pry that way. Then it pry right on that spot. Just lever it up that way. You can see a little lifted right there, maybe. And like I said, I'll just use my manicure drill. Got a little ball, and we'll just clean a few of these little spots to make sure we can get good adhesion with the glue. This whole area is going to get covered and super glued pretty much, so let's just rough the whole thing up. So that whole surface will get glued. That's sorry if I got out of frame. We'll hit it with a little sandpaper and then start laying on some glue. Now, where I left off, I was applying my first coat of glue. I went ahead and put on some more after that. I mean, I don't think y'all want to sit here and watch glue applied. But anyway, I'm hoping that I've waited long enough for it to firm up. And maybe not. I tend to get a little impatient. Anyway, yeah, trying to build up so we don't have a bunch of dip right there. You know, it was passing a pipe cleaner just fine. I have blocked, well, it's not totally blocked. I can blow air through, but I'm going to have to end up probably cutting the slot a little bit. Or I know I'm going to end up having to recut the slot. But at this point, it is just starting to do some file work. And again, that's not something that's super interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and start my file work, and I'll stop at different points and let y'all see it updated and such. But yeah, I don't know that y'all want to sit here and watch this all the rest of the videos. Not a lot to look at yet. Flattened out the end of the bit. So just more filing. On the end of the bit, I'll use a pretty good size file. Just pass it along that like that. That's a little blurry that way for y'all, isn't it? But just make those kind of strokes right there. All right, I've got this little round file that I'm trying to define the bit a little bit. And so this is just generally try to get it established. We're getting closer. I think I'm pretty happy with the profile. I work on defining the bit a little bit more. I don't have much of a slot at the moment, but we'll take care of that. Still not totally happy with the symmetry of this. I need to come down some more here. But it's getting there. Well, this is my rotary cutter that I use for slots. I very rarely cut slots, so I'm not thusly that good at it. But anyway, and this still needs some cleaning up. But there's the slot. I'll get it cleaned up. Like I said, I'm not the best one in the world about cutting slots, but we'll get it worked out. Well, I'm pretty much done with the file work. I'm going to start sanding, and we'll see what it looks like after that. Sanding's pretty well done. I'm going to have to start testing the super glue on some of these stems. This one isn't going to be a very good match at all, but we'll see how it looks after it's buffed. Well, it's not where I want it yet. It certainly is a vast improvement on what we had. We've got some little spots right here that we'll have to pick out or clean up a little bit and maybe fill in with some glue some more. But yes, you can see a difference, but I also can see I haven't gotten all the sanding buffed out on this one. But difference in the color is in bright light fairly obvious. And I've got several little areas I've got to go back and touch up. But again, like I said, vast improvement over what it was. Well, I finished the pipe. I think it looks pretty good, at least from here. Okay, we'll take a closer look. Here's a closer look. Um, you can still see a little bit of the Parker logo on the side, but it's pretty well gone. Uh, I've had stems, the color of the super glue on the stem. I've had some that matched a whole lot better. You're gonna be able to see the repair on this one. Wasn't a very good match, but uh, the repair is sound. It just it'll just show a little bit. My slot, I don't cut a lot of slots, so I'm not great at cutting slots. But there's the slot. The pipe, I think overall turned out really nice. I'm gonna leave the inside. I usually put a coating of activated charcoal on the inside, but I'm gonna leave this one uncoated in case somebody is mistaken like I was, and you see this, you think that's a big crack. I guess I just got a little overexcited about that at the beginning. So, but it's a solid pipe. I think the repair will hold up for a lot of years, or till somebody chews it apart again. But I think the repair is sound on it. I hope you found this video interesting, and I appreciate you sharing your time with me. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye.